The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather round the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Greg the Barbecue Broker DiGiorgio. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe in snowy Salem, New Hampshire. Woo! It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by the Barbecue Broker.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, pal.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I feel like we didn't talk enough this week.
We did not. Actually, when I called you today, I couldn't remember when the last time we had spoke.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's been a busy week. Busy week. But we're live.
We are.
We're live, Kent. Oh, by the way, Kent.
Always busting your chops.
Got the camera right? We're ready? Kent, this is for you, baby. The first pen flip of my career. Well, officially being the caretaker of the pen flip now. The torch had been passed for the pen flip.
Well, no, wait. So that was from the hot seat, right?
The hot seat.
Yeah.
CJ and Kent have passed the torch to Rob and Hobo.
Right. Who are the originators?
Hobo is the originator of hot seat. He
Yep.
passed it to CJ. CJ and Kent had it for the past 2.5 years.
Yep.
Time was to move on, and the torch has been passed to Rob and Hobo. So the pen flip has been passed to me. So just get ready, because you're going to get the pen flipped the hell out of you.
So what am I supposed to do? Do I need to reciprocate a pen flip?
No,
to you?
You cannot. You're not allowed to, because you haven't been blessed with the pen flip. And I even have the special pen from Grumpus on Fire. Sent me official pen flip pens. Thank you, Grumpus. I appreciate it.
Well, I hope for Grumpus's sake that's soft to the touch.
There you go.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Nice job, Grumpus.
So, let's get rolling.
Well, do you want to know who this show is brought to you by?
I'd love to know.
Well, have you ever stopped to wonder, every time your neighbor has a barbecue, he's got a line just waiting to get in his yard. But when you have a barbecue, nobody's coming. The simple answer to those questions is that your neighbor's using Uncle Steve's shake. Will you shut up during my read?
Because Uncle Steve made me laugh.
Uncle Steve's shake is handmade using only the finest ingredients. Comes in now 10 amazing flavors, including their competition line. Ben, you got to take out new, because it's just not new anymore. Everyone knows about it. If you can eat it, we have a shake for it. Ben, scroll. If you have any shake questions, Uncle Steve has fantastic customer service. He'll talk you through all your shake needs. It's time to up your backyard game. Take it to that next level with Uncle Steve Shake. Shake some on everything. UncleSteveShake.com.
You're a cocky little prick, because on the phone you're like, I got this. I
do, but I do.
Scroll.
But because
scroll.
he lost me when he wasn't scrolling. I could do it without. Want me to do it again?
Why do you need him to scroll then?
Because I was. It's like it's almost like navigation. You know where you're going, but you like to type it in anyway. Do we not? Do we not?
Someone's going to lose an eye with this now.
Just read the damn thing. We got people waiting.
And we are also brought to you by our friends at Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Whether we are barbecuing or not, we always keep the smoke rolling thanks to our friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. Today, Jesus Christ, those words look great. Today we are smoking the Tabernacle Lancero. Thanks to our friends from TwoGuysCigars.com, we get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit TwoGuysCigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2GuysCigars.com. Man, Tabernacle looked weird.
It's good, though. It's skinny. It
threw me off. I read it. Like, what the hell is that?
It's good,
Uncle
though.
Steve's talking about something about
What's he saying?
crabs.
What's up, guys? What's up, Gray? What's up, Big Rome?
Laughing.
What's up, Ty? Uncle Steve. Schmitty. My dude.
So, today.
The bullet. Yes.
We got my boy.
Today's going to be a fun day.
Coming to us live from North Kakalaka.
Been waiting to meet this dude for a while.
Absolutely. Well, we got a lot of comments. People are watching his videos. Oh, we've been watching my friend Mary, and her husband had just got a Blackstone.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, you need to have him watch my boy Matt.
Well,
The Hungry Hussey
in the
is
house.
in the house.
Welcome, Matt.
Matt, what's up, brother?
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
From North Cackalack.
North Carolina.
And now I believe you'd done a how to season the Blackstone video at one point, at least a couple times, right?
I've done two.
Yep.
I've done two.
Yep. So
Yeah.
one of yours is the one I watched to help me season my Blackstone when I got it.
That was probably the one when I first started on YouTube, and I was like a statue. Hello, I'm Matthew. Oh, terrible.
Man.
It's tough to get on that camera.
Come a long way since
Oh, the
then.
first time it's like, yo, wait a minute. The first time we did this, it was like, oh, this is weird. And it's like, welcome to the Pit Life BBQ podcast. It's like, they're like, yo, dude, take the extension cord out of your ass. Okay,
Absolutely.
we're good.
No personality.
And then just
No
get on
personality.
jumping.
Yeah.
Oh, so how's the weather down there, brother? It looks nice and sunny behind
Man,
you.
it is the frozen tundra of Thomasville, North Carolina. It's cold, brother. It really is cold. I just looked. I knew you were going to ask me that.
What's cold? What's cold to you?
36 degrees right now. It's 36 degrees right now, right here.
That's a chill.
Formidably
That's
cold.
a chill.
Yeah, that is cold.
It
It was 7 here the other day.
7
7 degrees.
It's not quite like Yankee coat weather, which is a parka. You don't need a parka out there.
Yankee
But,
coat?
Yeah,
A Yankee coat.
It's been pretty chilly.
A Yankee coat.
I never heard that.
Like
one. I like that.
like the New York Yankees or
Oh, no,
Yankees
no.
as in Yankees?
As in us.
I hate to be classified as
As
a
in-
Yankee. See, especially when you're from Boston, you hate to be called a Yankee because we are so not when it comes to baseball, Yankee fans.
Well, hey, I'd wear the
Yeah,
pinstripe.
But we
if
are
it can't be
Northerners,
enough.
so we are Yankees in that respect.
When
Yeah.
you're north of the Sweet Tea line, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's about right there.
Oh,
The
sweet
sweet tea line.
Oh, dude, we almost screwed this all up. Do you even drink soda?
I don't drink soda really. No, root beer.
Oh, psh,
A&W. A&W root beer. Wait.
Almost fucked this all up.
Oh, I'm drinking soda today.
boy.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, that's
Dang it,
cheer
boy.
wine is soda?
yes.
I thought it was actually wine.
No.
I'm a
no,
dumbass.
no.
Did you get a bottle?
Ben, do you want a cheer wine?
Did you bring a bottle opener?
It's a twist cap, dummy.
Oh.
Yeah, you just do it with your hand.
It's a twist cap, Yankee.
You damn Yankee.
He's been on ice since 5:30 this morning, so
Dang it, boy.
Wow, really? What ch-
Cheers.
cheers,
Cheers,
brother.
brother.
Cheers.
Woo.
Damn near tastes like a cherry Coke. This is
Whoa,
better.
watch yourself. watch that language,
See?
young man.
Dr. Pepper?
No,
Watch that
it's
language.
an animal on its. You don't put the cap back on.
I wasn't
jackass.
gonna. I was trying to find a place for it.
Matt, this is what I'm. The pain is real, brother. The pain is real.
Dude,
Man,
I never even seen
Hey.
this stuff before.
it makes a good barbecue sauce too, y'all.
Oh,
I'm here to tell you.
Look at I'm sure you could marinate steak tips in this too,
Oh,
like
dude.
they do Coca-Cola.
Kent was supposed to get with me about his I made a barbecue sauce, made a video out of it. It's been a while. Kent made one that people raved about. He was supposed to get with me. We were going to trade notes, but he never got back to me. He's been busy. But
Our producer Ben's eyeballs just exploded
what do you
out of his
think?
head with flavor. He's like, "Whoa,
That shit's good.
it's good, Ben."
Really?
That's good. That's better than Coke, Pepsi,
25
any of that
minutes from the
shit.
house.
I'm
Really?
just saying, like, not knowing if blindfolded me and says, "What is this?" I would think it's along the lines of the cherry flavored colas that are on the market.
Oh,
It is. To be
Without
to be
saying
quite
the-
honest, to be real, yeah, you're right. It is kind of a cherry, it's almost like if Coca-Cola comes with a Dr. Pepper on cherry flavor, but it's really highly carbonated.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
there's a lot more.
When you have a 2-liter, you
How many-
better open that thing over a sink
Now, how many of these
because
did
she's
you?
coming off.
How many of these did you bring today?
only 3 because those were the last 3 I had in my original stockpile.
I'm calling bullshit.
Ask the missus. She checked. I was on the phone with her yesterday. I go, hey, when you get home, tell me how many cheer wines I have left. I either have 3 or 4. She goes, you have 3.
All right.
So that's how I have them.
We'll see.
I had cleaned where I had got them. I'm not going to give my source out because people are going to clear it out.
Damn good.
That's damn good stuff.
I'm not a soda drinker unless like a root beer float or I get a small root beer when whenever, very rarely, the rare time I stop by fast food
And
restaurant.
like Matt was saying, it makes for a hell of a barbecue sauce. Messy Mike did a venison backstrap the other day.
Okay.
The other week, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And he brought that to Cheerwine down and used it as a glaze.
No.
Oh.
He uses the chair wine too?
Oh yeah. He sells the Cheerwine on his trailer. Cheerwine, Big Red, anything that you really can't get here, he carries.
That's good. Good for him.
Oh yeah. But oh man, it looked good. He goes, I saw that bottle of Cheerwine.
Orange Crush. You
He
get that
might
here?
have it.
That's one of my old-time faves.
What's the where do they? What's the closest to us in the Northeast in New England where you can get this?
Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
Cracker
all right.
I
Barrel.
don't even know where they have
Yeah,
Cracker
Cracker
Barrel
Barrel
in Massachusetts.
sells about
don't
everywhere.
I just said as if I know where Cracker Barrels are.
He's like, oh, where the hell's Cracker Barrel? New Hampshire?
There's one in Tewksbury, I think.
No.
Yes.
Road trip.
There is one in New Hampshire.
Great. Look at you. I just want to. Now I want to cook it down and try it on my ribs or something. Ooh, Cheerwine pork belly burn ends.
There you go.
Mic drop. I just don't want
geez.
to
There you
ruin
go.
my cigar. That's a good one right there.
All right.
Good stuff. Let's get into it.
So we got the Cheerwine. We almost screwed up. We almost lost the whole episode right there.
We
So we got the Cheerwine. We're good. So, Matt, for anybody who doesn't know, who is Matt Hussey and who is the Hungry Hussey?
Man, I tell you what, they're two different beasts. Not really. I'm just this guy that lives next door. So Matt Hussey, I'll do that one first. Matt Hussey is a husband, a father, a brother, and I like to say a good friend to a lot of people, to a lot of good people. I work for a company called ABB. It's electrical distribution equipment manufacturer. Been in that industry for over 20 years now.
Wow. Okay.
And it'll be 20 years this year. And do that. Like I got two young kids, very active kids, silly kids. I don't know where they get it from. I think it's their mama. I'm pretty sure their mama.
Yeah.
Got a little girl. She's almost 7. She was turned 7 in March.
Same here.
I got a little boy.
Yeah.
He is. He'll be 3 this year.
Okay.
So he's crazy. That boy is lit. Let me tell you. My wife and I will be celebrating 10 years of marriage this year. Great soulmate. She put ups with me, doing a lot of things. Got a lot of ideas, a lot of times, and she just kind of rolls with it and lets me go. And that's pretty much it for me. I don't get out a lot. I like to stay home. I'm a homebody. I compare myself to an oak tree. Oak tree is very big. I'm a big guy and got deep roots. And I like to stay home. I like to cook and just spend time with the family, really.
Yeah.
Hungry Hussey. Hungry Hussey was he came to fruition in about almost 4 years ago. Some recommendations of some friends. I was a blogger. I like still photography I've liked it for a long time. Dabbled in doing weddings, portraiture, sport photography, and I thought I wanted to be a blogger. And blogging just didn't really appeal to me. It didn't. I felt like I had some personality, had some really craziness. And a couple buddies of mine, they're like, you should probably do YouTube. At the time, I didn't know a lot about YouTube. I considered YouTube really a place to put files, put videos for storage. Never really a creator space for myself, right? To express my creativity. And one day, Blackstone at that time they had came inboxed me and said, "Hey, we would like for you to be involved with being an influencer, that kind of thing." And And I don't know if you've seen this guy or not, but there's a guy named Todd Tovin. He does videos on YouTube and does really well.
Yep.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me check that out. I didn't really watch YouTube that much. Started watching Todd, and I've told him this many times that he was some of the inspiration and help for me to get on YouTube. And I thought, man, I was like, that sounds pretty fun. Looks fun, and I'd already have the equipment. I said, I think we're going to try this out. And then, you've seen me being all robotish. Oh, hello, I am Matthew Hussey. It's been a crazy, crazy ride. It's happened so quickly. And I just to get to where I'm at, it's unreal. Like you said, it's a difference. You really got to the camera has to be your friend, right? And you almost have to connect with the camera, and it takes some time for your personality to come through.
Right.
But that's primarily Hungry Hussey. I'm I try to stick to myself and just kind of do my own thing. I don't really worry too much about a lot of stuff. I just I want to do it. I do it.
Yeah. So like me currently, I've been at it about a year, coming up on about a year, give or take a couple weeks here. And I'm sitting at 319 subscribers. Now, you are right there at my coattails on subscribers. You're about to surpass me, so to speak.
By 95,000.
What's the magic number we're closing in on?
100,000 subscribers.
100,000 subscribers.
So what happens at 100,000?
It means he's doing something right.
Oh, he's doing something right. I think once he broke past, in the hundreds or whatever, like what happens at anything special happen at 100,000?
You get a play button. You get a silver play button. They got the bronze button. You actually don't get a physical button. I can't remember when you get the bronze. Maybe 10,000.
Okay.
But it's just an email from YouTube. Once you hit 100,000, you actually get a physical play button. It's just like the the YouTube play button, and they mail it to you. And you get to put it on your wall.
Okay.
And that's it.
So through the play button can access your channel basically, or specific videos, or
no, it's the icon on the YouTube thing.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's a plaque. It's on a
Oh,
wall.
got it.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
Yeah, it's for the wall. Yeah.
Damn.
So, like you said,
that's pretty
as
awesome.
far as I know, that's it.
Yeah.
But I've always when I joined, our community, our family, the group we run in with YouTube. I always would hear this Blackstone. What the hell is a Blackstone? And then Kent at Daddy Dutch Barbecue, he was the one who goes, it's a flat top. We were in the live one night. You need to get one. Okay. And he goes, I got a couple videos, check them out. But if you really want to get down to it, you got to check out Matt Hussey, the Hungry Hussey, for all your Blackstone stuff. And that's how I found you originally. And that, I was off and running for there. But we'll hit the Blackstone in a little bit. But you're also a barbecue guy.
I am.
When it comes down to the roots of it. Now, what are some of the what's your main barbecue
vessel?
What's your favorite one to cook on?
I like to cook on my big green egg, my large specifically. I got two.
Okay.
I got a large and a medium.
I'm an egger as well. I have a large.
It's it's a very good just do all smoker, grill, etc.
Agreed.
Is it the best? It's not the best at everything. It's not, but it'll do a lot.
What don't you like to cook on your green egg, for example?
I'm not a fan of pizza on it. Everybody raves about pizza.
What's my favorite thing to cook on it? It's my favorite thing to cook on it. Probably is pizza.
I do not. And maybe it's because I got too much gunk. I don't burn it off enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and I don't know. Maybe I just like my pizza a little more clean. As far as smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. But I have wanted to like pizza off that thing, and it just disappoints me every time. So I've been looking for maybe trying a rock box or something like that, something propane where you can really get things hot.
Like an uni or something, one of those.
An uni,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I really like that new uni. It's like 16 inches. You make bigger pies on it, you know. But my wife says that. My wife, she says, Matthew, and this might be the reason too. I'm not really a big pizza fan.
Touche. Now we hear it.
I think what I like is trying to nail it. You know, nail that dough because I want to make it by hand. You know, I don't want to get a pre-made ball. So it's this thing about nailing the aesthetics of it because there's an art to it, guys. It's not you throw flour, water, yeast, and bam, here you go. There is an art to it. There's hydration levels. There is a ton of it. And I think that's probably what lures me in.
Yep.
It's just like barbecue, right?
There's
an art to it.
You're from scratch guy. Sounds like for a lot of stuff. You like to make
I
your own rubs,
I do like to
sauces,
make my own stuff. Yep. And I don't do a lot of rubs. About the only rub I do is Steve stuff. I love Steve stuff.
It's a dude right
Steve's,
there.
Uncle D. Yeah, I got a whole box that I got from him.
Did you get the dessert shake?
Yeah, I don't think I got that. I do got some smoke bombs.
Oh, dude, the bomb is the bomb.
But I'll be honest with you. I took maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. What I cooked this weekend, what I used. Maybe I should say.
Oh no, jump in.
Yeah. We only got 45 minutes. Squeeze it in, brother.
I cooked a brisket this weekend.
Yes,
and
now we're talking my language. Let's go.
And man, it went fast too, which is kind of you know how the darn cow drives the cook, you know. And I used competition pig powder and competition cow powder, both on the same thing. I personally, on my brisket, I like a little bit different than just straight salt and pepper Texas style.
Okay.
I like a little sweet. I like a little sweet. I like a garlic powder. I like an onion powder in it too, right?
Yep, same. Yeah.
I'm just not straight Central Texas, you know, Austin. Okay. It's just I like a little bit more. And man, that was a killer combination right there, guys.
Wow. So it was the pig and the cow. Is that what you said? The pig and the cow?
Yep.
Did I do pig and cow wings? Didn't I do the pig and the cow wings?
Yeah.
I did the pig and the cow and wings one night.
It's a great combination. And that's the thing with his products. They're so interchangeable. It's crazy.
But dude, I'm just going to tell you something right now. This dessert shake.
Oh, it did.
It's I can't even tell you. It's almost like a. Hold on.
Well, there's no telling what Steve put in here, honestly.
It's like a cinnamon donut, a powdered donut.
No,
I can't even. It's ridiculous. And that smoke bomb though is nasty good too.
I got to try. I haven't tried a smoke bomb. I got one. Steve, what an amazing guy he is.
He really
is. He really is.
He is my. I mean, anybody needs help, he helps. Anybody, he just goes above and beyond, and I love it.
Agreed. Agreed.
I've gotten a lot of information from him. He's just free to open to share whatever he has, and he's good people, and it's just part of it. He's good people,
and that just brings it right down to barbecue, man. One big family.
Absolutely.
You know, we're all here together, no matter what level you're on. I feel everyone is, you know, there to help you, which is great.
Yeah.
You know,
we have a good core group, I think, with a lot of us guys who we relate with. It's just, it's a brotherhood, you know, and sisterhood too. If you know, whoever comes in, right?
Yeah.
But we stick together and we stick up for one another.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, for sure. So, where did your barbecue roots start? You know, what age? You know, young kid, not till later on.
Well, I've said this a few times on a couple other shows, but so I'm from Thomasville, North Carolina, which is right adjacent to Lexington, North Carolina. I don't know if you ever heard of Lexington, North Carolina.
Yep.
Have a big barbecue festival. They claim to be, you know, best barbecue, right?
Is that Northeast Carolina? We're talking. Is that Lexington? Is Northeast Carolina?
Lexington, North Carolina, which is
east side, like towards the
about 30 minutes west of Greensboro, which is kind of mid.
Okay, so more
They're
ketchup.
West in Salem. I don't know if you know where that's at.
So ketchup-based barbecue sauce, where you're from, not vinegar-based.
It's so it's got ketchup in it, and we don't call it barbecue sauce. We call it dip.
Ooh, I like
See,
called
inside
dip.
I like this stuff because I know that the sauces can vary from Northeast Carolina. They got that like vinegar pepper for the whole hog, that dinner sauce. Central down to South, you have the mustard base, and then as you get over towards the western part of the northern part of the state, you get tomato. I will call it tomato based, not so much ketchup.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Dip.
It's
Call it
typically
dip.
it's made with ketchup. Yeah. It's generally like a 1-to-1 ketchup to vinegar. So it's thin. It's a thin sauce.
Okay.
Not a lot of sugar. It's got vinegar in it, and it's very pronounced. Right. It hits you, really cuts through that fatty, really good. But yeah. So going back to your question, I'll hijack a talk in a minute. I'll go off on some other.
We'll do the same thing. Don't worry.
So I'm from Lexington, and what we do in Lexington is we cook whole shoulders. We're whole shoulder, which is the picnic. You know, if this would be the pig's hoof right here.
Yeah.
Picnic, and then the upper shoulder, which we commonly say is a butt, right?
Yep.
And then typically in the market they cut the butt in half, right?
Yes.
In Lexington they do the whole shoulder, so it's the butt, the whole butt, and the picnic all in one.
Skin on?
And skin on. Yep. And this is a delicacy. I mean, like a good night of delicacy. You get a barbecue sandwich. God, man, I'm just my jowls are.
This is fun.
Run with it, brother.
I feel it because I love it just as much. We love it just as much as you do. Keep going. Talk dirty to us.
So you got a bun. I mean, there's nothing special about this bun, y'all. Okay, but it's got barbecue, and we put our slaw on it, which is red slaw. I don't know if y'all caught my hot dog video, but it's red slaw.
Okay.
I'll go into more of that later. And then on top, you put a fried barbecue skin. So after it's been on the pit for
like a chicharron,
whatever.
like a chicharron in a way, right?
We just call them pork skin.
Fine, let's go. Let's roll with it. Let's go.
So we have it as a side item here too. Okay. So, but you put that on your bun with your barbecue sandwich. Good night, boy. Good groceries. Boy.
Oh, there it is.
I'll tell you what, it'll make you will have dreams at night that only just people like that have.
I'm one of those people. You're one of those people.
I mean, you get that, and then what they do is you got the bun, barbecue, slaw, put a little dip on it, and then put that skin on top of that.
Yep.
Oh, boy, it's good.
Man.
So
I'm hungry.
going to that, I never knew what pulled pork was, y'all, until I was probably, I would say in my 20s.
What? Wait, what? How? Being from Carolina, it's like
we don't do pulled pork. You can either, when you go to a barbecue restaurant in Lexington, North Carolina, or really anywhere,
chopped.
You got chopped barbecue, coarse chopped barbecue, or sliced, and that's it.
So no.
So they pull their stuff. Probably they don't really even use thermometers, to be honest with you. They probably pull it about 180 degrees. Okay.
No kidding.
You know what happens between 180 and 200 a lot. Mm-hmm. Whether you can pull it or you can't.
Exactly.
So they pull it at about 180 degrees. Okay. That's just an estimate. And then, they just take it off they just take pieces off, and they got these big chopping blocks. And you got a guy back there. He's just hitting two cleavers on
double cleaving.
Boom,
yep.
Boom, boom,
yep.
Boom,
yep.
Boom. And that's Lexington barbecue, bro.
Chopped, not pulled.
Yep.
Chopped.
Yes. Get your two cleavers. You take this one cleaver. Your one cleaver is kind of like a support system. You just kind of get it. This right here, and then next thing you know, you're just getting a rhythm. And I mean, it's music too, right? Oh. And then you take some of that dip, you just right over it, and then you just keep on chopping it, mixing it in.
It's real famous. There's a real famous guy seen that on one of the shows that's out there, tatted up. He's got this freaking double cleavers. Oh. It just looks so good.
Getting excited.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the skin? I want to know what you do with the skin. Do you pre-salt,
whenever you take
brine,
it off, take it off of the pit.
Yeah.
Take it off the pit. They just peel the skin off, and they deep fry it after that.
That's it. Just take it right off after it's cooked.
And then they serve it. If you have it as a side item,
Yeah.
And a lot of times what happens is you call them before you go. You be like, hey, I want to reserve an order of skins. You got to do that, or they run out because there's only so many shoulders on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so I'll call and reserve. If I know we're going to, I say, hey, I want to order skins, put my name on them, and when you go up there, you have them.
Nice.
But yeah, and they serve it with dip, the barbecue sauce, and sometimes ranch dressing, which is redneck ketchup, and that's it. But that's what
good.
it is. It's super simple. They don't do rub. They just do salt on their pork shoulders. That's it.
Yeah.
And so it helps dry the skin out a little bit.
That's it,
and then when they pop it in the fryer, it really kind of it's kind of like a chicharron, where it kind of puffs up.
Yep.
You got that smoke, coming through. We do hickory only.
Yes. I was going to ask you about the wood. Yeah.
Yeah, straight hickory.
Yep.
And then that skin is just awesome, especially with that little bit of smoke too.
What type of pits you find a lot of the restaurants? It probably varies from some of the bigger restaurants. Like it's like the brick ones. They have any like offset Texas style smokers or anything, or it's just kind of like
find those
pit smokers. Brick
what
pits.
You're going to find here is not a lot of reverse flows, offsets, or anything like that.
Right.
They are open pits, okay? Mm-hmm. And what happens is what you do is you get a burn barrel.
Right.
You got a barrel over here that you toss your hickory in.
Yep.
You get your coals, shovel it, and then you feather it right up under your and it's a good 3 feet or so.
Yep. And
you just feather your coals every so often.
Okay.
And that's how you keep your 250 to 265,
Are you ever putting coals directly under the meat, or are you putting the coals kind of around the edges?
Around the meat. Now whole hog on the East Coast,
mm-hmm.
they put theirs very strategically because you don't want your loins. They don't have a lot of fat
to dry out.
They kind of fire their shoulders where it's got a lot of fat.
Yep.
And and the hams don't have a lot of fat either.
Right.
Now here you don't have to worry about it because you're just dealing with the shoulder.
True.
And now the picnic don't have a lot, but generally you don't discriminate. You just feather it. You just want to make a thin light coal.
Got it.
It's fun. If you have the time, that is one of the most fun things in my life to sit there and do that.
Yeah.
And you got to tend the thing all night.
I know a little something about that. My brand new toy I just got is an offset. I like tending the fire. I love tending the fire, man. It's just,
it's part of the whole thing.
It's part of it for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I love the food. I ate a whole brisket myself this week, pretty much.
Nothing wrong with that. I see no problem.
Family, Johnny Stewart made a comment. What's leftover brisket? And I made a post like, when you cook as much as I do, and your family's sick of barbecue, man. So you have 2 green eggs. Yep. You have the large, which I have, and you have an XL or double X?
No, I have a medium.
Oh, you got a smaller guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Got a large, medium, and then I got a redheaded stepchild. I got a Kamado Joe Jr.
Okay. What would you say to any eggheads out there, or anyone that wants to be an egghead? Because I know a lot of guys that have a green egg, but just are so frustrated getting it dialed in. What piece of advice could you give to somebody that has a green egg that just can't dial in the temps?
I'll be honest. Now,
like they're spiking probably too much. You know the answer. Yep. It's a loaded question.
It's just like your new toy. Beautiful unit, by the way.
Thank you.
One of the problems I had originally was lighting the egg. And sometimes you get a good light based off those little cubes,
Yep.
When I started, I'm very regular on the Egghead forum online, and met a lot of really good people there. And so I didn't come up with this. It was totally somebody else's. They said, get a weed torch. I was like, what's a weed torch?
That's what I like. It's a Texas match, a.k.a. that big flamethrower, right?
Yep. Go to Harbor Freight. They got them.
Like a grill gun, essentially.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. And once I was having this, it took me forever to get something lit. And you know how it is, humidity, temperatures. There's just no telling. You may not be clean the very bit. Once I started using that thing,
Yep.
it was a whole totally different experience.
Okay.
Finally, I could get a good fire going, and it didn't take forever. You didn't get frustrated. After that, it's really all about, you really got to start knowing it. I know right now what I could go out there and do is light that thing. And once I get good clean smoke coming out, clean smoke meaning, that light blue, you don't want dirty smoke.
Sure.
If you smell it, and if it's like, ugh,
Right.
don't put your meat on it.
That's it.
And I know exactly about where I can put 250 and it'll run for 18 hours.
And you're closing those vents prior to that because as it's building up, and they build up momentum pretty quick. I think is the even in this cold weather.
You can't. It's best to catch it on its way up. If it starts clicking, you're trying to get to 250. Whenever you're getting about a 150, you better start looking at trying to dial stuff
Squeeze
down. Or she's going to overshoot, and
That's
then
it.
all those ceramics are getting hot.
That's right.
Once you get those suckers hot, it's hard to bring them down.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to get it on the way up, not try to come down, because it's tough.
That's it. Try to get it. You got to pull it back before a little bit prior than like a regular Oak Joe offset or something. Close the vents, come right back down. It's hard to get it. Once they hit 300, it's tough to get them back down. I find.
Yep.
We got Michael Hussey saying brother hooks him up with the propane.
That's my big brother. That's Big Mike.
What's up, Big Mike?
That's Big Mike. He's the propane man. That's our Hank Hill of the family.
C-Mac says, expecting Hussey to make the trip out here to be able to do Riverfest this summer. What do you think about that coming up to the Boston area?
I've never been up there.
I mean, we know you're a homebody, so getting you out is going to be probably harder than getting anybody out, getting any homebody out. That's going to be a success.
I tell you, I had a lot of fun on his virtual fest last year.
Yeah.
And had a lot of fun. He was a great host, very well detailed. I don't know how he pulls all that off.
Yeah, he did it though.
He does great things. Yeah,
he was up and down. That guy didn't take a break last year. He was at his computer all day. We went on went on
9 of us.
I think we went on at like 1 o'clock. Us and the boys.
Me, Mike,
Messy Mike. Ron,
CJ, Captain Ron.
Yeah. Who else was it?
I'm gonna forget somebody. Yeah, there was a good 8-9 guys.
Yeah. And if we could have it at his massive backyard, that would be tremendous.
Oh yeah.
We'd have some fun.
Oh yeah.
You'd have to get your ass out of the house.
Chair wines out there.
Yeah, you would. chair wines and vodka. Let's go.
I don't
know about that.
No, you know nothing about that.
That's the thing. Any of my boys from North Carolina ever come up here, I'm renting them a trailer, having them pick it up, and I'm gonna send them a check for a few $100. Load that trailer up with some cheer wine because I need to stockpile.
Yeah, apparently you do.
So Matt, let's jump up to the Blackstone. Yep. You do some amazing stuff on that, and not your regular everyday. We got the smash burgers and the chicken. I watched one of your videos the other day of your homemade biscuits on the Blackstone, and that was tremendous. Now, what made you want to try or do biscuits, like almost baking on the Blackstone?
I like a challenge, and I can make biscuits in the oven, which is probably it's not like my mama's or not like her sisters or grandma or whatever, but I can make biscuits and gravy. And I see a lot of folks doing canned biscuits on the Blackstone, and I said, you know what? I've done canned biscuits on the Blackstone. I said, I think I can take that up to another level, right? And we're just going to do it from scratch. and go that route, right? And really amp it up. Will everybody want to do it? Nah, probably not. But it's something I thought, let's do this. If somebody wants to be that, do that, I want to get a video out for them, right? But yeah, it was good cook, man. And it took me a few tries, honestly, and that's why I was so excited in that video, because I had been unsuccessful a few times, just trying to get stuff right. It's a little bit different cooking, on a flat top than an oven, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's things like that. It interests me to try to nail it.
I'm trying to think how you would do biscuits on the Blackstone.
You need to go watch the video.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
Now, is it like straight up on it, or do you raise them up, or are you grilling
Straight
them?
on it.
Straight on it.
Straight on. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds
You gotta,
good.
and it's kind of like your offset. You gotta know. You gotta know the heat, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You really gotta know it. And
Oh yeah.
and that's not just putting it on one setting on that dial and letting it roll. It's cycling, putting your hand over it. I have an infrared gun, but it's really just for telling people about what the temperature is.
Actually, they use biscuits to.
They do.
Chef Johnny, and I've seen the video, right? A couple guys have. They put biscuits in the chambers and see the hot spots.
Yep.
Kind of already have an idea of just from using these big dogs that they're the upper right of a reverse flow is your top right. It's going to be your hottest, but it's man. You ever cook your biscuits in the green egg? Of course.
I have before. Yeah.
Yeah. And is it not enjoyable like the pizzas?
It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not. We on that Egghead Forum, we used to do a thing in not far from here, and we called it butt blast. It was a play on words because we're in barbecue, pork capital, right, North Carolina, and we're myself and a bunch of other of our Big Green Egg friends, we all got in this park and we just cooked the whole weekend. And so yeah, we do that. It's basically you're camping, and all kinds of stuff gets made at that time, and we do it. A lot of it on Big Green Eggs, but there are some other cookers that are involved. But yeah, I've done them before. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Biscuits aren't bad at all, especially with a little bit of gravy. That little bit of a fire kind of comes through. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pleasurable.
Sausage in the gravy. Sausage in the gravy.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sausage or chip beef or.
Gotta have it. Brisket in the gravy. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be good.
What?
That'd be good.
Brisket in the gravy.
I'm shocked that the word brisket came out of your mouth.
Leave me alone.
I'm trying to.
I did a chip beef gravy on that skillet video. I don't know if you caught that, but yeah, it's like dried beef, called chip beef gravy. It's awesome. I tell you what, I'd eat it off a hobo's hand. I'll tell you.
Which
John, put your hand out.
It drives me nuts that the time just freaking flies.
Where the hell?
It just goes. It goes.
I don't know where it goes.
But before we do run out of time, just like you said, eat it out of a hobo's hand. Where do these? I might have coined the term Husseyisms come from. Eat it out of hobo's hand, or this and the, or the most famous, the good groceries. Where do they come from? Do you think these up? Have you heard it from someone in your past? Something like a grandfather, grandmother would say back in the day? Or is it just literally off the top of your head? Because anybody who does watch your videos knows, and anybody who hasn't, please go subscribe and check these videos out, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. That you do your videos and you're cooking with so much passion and enjoyment that you are fully engulfed in the moment of what you're cooking. Or does that just take over and something just flies out the mouth?
And that's part of my buddies that said, man, you need to be on YouTube, right? Because we'll be with all buddies. There's all kinds of just crazy. You know how being with friends, this crazy stuff just flies out, and they'd be like, "Where do you think of this stuff?" And it's some of it's just I've listened to somebody. I may have picked up on something. My brother used to say, a long time ago, he'd say, "Boy," I said, "Get some groceries. Get some groceries." Now people say that around here, get some groceries, they say that, or get some victuals or something like that. Victuals is food. A lot of it just comes off the top of my head. Hobo on a hot pocket. Kind of play on the like white on rice or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's,
I don't know.
you don't have to know because it comes from.
No, that was a weird question.
It just comes. It comes from within.
That's
it's
it.
Natural. It's genuine.
Exactly.
And he's got the passion, and you can appreciate it when you see someone passionate about something. It gets you excited, especially if you share that passion.
Yeah.
And you guys getting all passionate together. He doesn't even know what the other person's feeling. You can only imagine how if they're feeling the same passion that he's portraying on his videos. And it's when you find out that someone did watch that video and they were as passionate about you and they got something out of it, and that's the gratification.
How many times can you say passion in a paragraph? Don't. We'll go back and count.
I felt the energy right there.
I know, brother.
Honestly,
I'm saying.
But it's true. It's true. I am passionate about what I like. I'm passionate about anything I do. I put if it's my family, I love my family. It's about passion, right? And that it makes me feel good to hear that it comes through from you.
Mm-hmm.
People tell me that a lot, and I do. I love food. I show my love through food a lot of times.
Right.
I feel like that's a way I do show my love. Probably the best. And I want people to be happy. I want people to, whenever they put some of my food in their mouth, I want them to say, "Dang it, boy, that's some good groceries." There's no better feeling in the world by making somebody smile. True. By feeding them. Yeah. That's personal,
yep.
right? But,
absolutely.
I 100%
with the ice cold chair wine in hand too, right?
Damn right.
So they make it in the cans too. Canned chair wine.
Yeah, they. I like the cans, and I don't. Is that diet, Johnny Man?
Nope.
Do I look diet to you?
Well,
seriously,
I'm not diet. I'm not diet either. Look at me. I'm a big old boy.
You don't hit professional status.
No, this is the
drinking diet.
I'm assuming this is the regular one. Just the only one they had.
I like regular's good too. But I'm a diet fan personally, but and it's not because of the diet, ways, right? It's no sodium. So us guys that have to pop a pill in the morning, for a little high blood pressure, it's no sodium. Mm-hmm. And then it's a little bit. I feel like a little lighter, and I like it. That's my favorite. But now, if there was regular chair wine and no diet chair wine, I'm going to take a regular chair wine in a heartbeat.
Yep. Awesome, brother. Well, Matt, speaking of chair wine, cheers to you, brother. Thank you for taking some time out for us today. I appreciate it. Hang on. Where can everyone find you social media-wise?
Yes.
So my main platform is YouTube. Okay. Second main platform is Facebook. And then as far as viewers or subscribers and followers, whatever you'll call it, and then Instagram as well, and both the Hungry Hussey. So you should be able to find me.
Awesome, brother.
Dude,
like I said, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thanks for taking the time, Matt. Really appreciate it.
We'll do it again for sure. Just hang in there for a second,
we'll be
right back with you.
All right.
Awesome, brother.
Dude.
I'm telling you, go check out that biscuit video.
Amazing.
Because that dessert shake and some butter on that biscuit.
Stop it.
Yeah.
First of all, before we go, we have another minute. You got to break out your the smoke bomb sample right there. Let's go. Give me that sample. Because something's different in here. So what is it? I like it. Whatever it is, whatever he did.
There's more of a...
Uncle, are you out there? Uncle, hit me up. Okay.
Got it. The heat is definitely down on this.
There's something in here that he increased. I know what it is. It tastes more like, I'm just going to say it. I could be wrong, but it tastes like he added more competition bird powder to the mix. That's it.
No,
I'm just going out on a limb.
There's only one person who knows.
Uncle Steve, am I
and
right?
He ain't telling.
Come on, tell me, Uncle.
But
Anywho.
that's it for this week, folks. We'd
That's all
like
we
to
got.
thank you for joining us. Catch the audio wherever podcasts are found. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, hit that subscribe bell and notification button. You'll have all our episodes right there at your fingertips. On social media, find us Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Pit Life BBQ, and also
check me out. I'm at the BBQ Broker on Instagram. You got to see what we're cooking on there. I'm cooking some good stuff lately. I like it anyway. Check me out on Facebook, BBQ Broker Catering, as well as our awesome group, the New England Pit Masters on Facebook. Hit us up there. Check us out on Instagram as well.
Uncle Steve said nope, and we're getting called out by Brad. I don't know what we're getting called out for, but I'm
calling out the broker and Mags. What do we call? Calling out? Are we calling him out? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. Check me out on Johnny Mags BBQ on YouTube also.
Mm-hmm.
Questions or comments, please send them to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always, please subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. Get the word out. Fantastic. As always.
Yep.
For some crazy reason, these numbers keep going up every month.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. We don't know
guys
why you
are
watch
awesome.
us, but thank you. We appreciate it.
And you,
Put
put your damn microphone on.
Ben.
Yes.
How was your religious experience with the cheerwine?
Oh, my God. I'm not going to stand up for a few more minutes, but really
you.
good.
Thank you. And you,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you for everything. Unfortunately, sometimes the road ends, sometimes sooner than later. And unfortunately, Ben is leaving.
Very sad.
But it's been fun, brother.
It's been an absolute blast. I absolutely adore you guys. You guys are hands down my favorite people here, without a shadow of a doubt.
We appreciate that, Ben.
And just for that,
It's very sad.
and I'm doing this out of love, you get a pen flip.
My Tuesday's been made.
There you
And I'll
go.
give you another sprinkle of dessert shake on the way out.
So until next week, guys,
Keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.